The African sun reigns supreme over the endless savanna, its golden light pouring down in shimmering waves. The air is thick with warmth, and the grasses, tall, wild, and untamed, ripple like a living sea beneath the relentless sky. Every stalk glows, illuminated by the midday brilliance, while the horizon stretches unbroken, promising both opportunity and danger. Across this vast expanse, life pulses in a delicate balance. Herds of wildebeest and antelope graze in loose formations, their ears flicking and muscles tensed, ever vigilant for the sudden flash of a predator. Giraffes stretch their necks to pluck tender leaves from acacia trees, while zebras graze in shifting patterns, their stripes blending with the sun-dappled grass. At the heart of this kingdom, a male lion reclines atop a grassy mound, his mane catching the first rays of dawn. He surveys his domain with a quiet confidence, every movement radiating power. Nearby, lionesses melt into the grass, their bodies pressed low as they stalk, while playful cubs tumble in the cool shade, learning the ways of the wild. As the sun begins its descent, the sky ignites in a blaze of orange and crimson. Shadows lengthen, and the air cools. Flocks of birds wheel overhead, their calls echoing across the plains, while elephants move in stately procession, their silhouettes framed by the dying light. In the cool embrace of the riverine forest, a leopard stirs. Draped across a sturdy branch, it blinks into the gathering twilight, its coat dappled with the last traces of sunlight. Fireflies begin to flicker in the undergrowth, and the calls of baboons fade as the forest prepares for night. The leopard slips from its perch, moving with liquid grace through the tangled undergrowth. Its rosetted coat blends seamlessly with the shifting patterns of light and shadow. Other creatures of the night emerge. A genet cat slinks through the gloom, and owls perch in silence, their keen eyes searching for movement below. The lion and the leopard, each in their chosen realm, rarely cross paths. The lion dominates the open plains, his presence a force felt by all. The leopard, meanwhile, is a phantom in the trees, its world one of shadows and silence. Hyenas and jackals add their voices to the night, weaving through the tapestry of life. The lion's world is one of spectacle and sound. Roars echo across the plains, a declaration of strength and territory. Pride members greet each other with affectionate nuzzles, while vultures circle overhead, ever watchful for the aftermath of the hunt. The leopard's existence is defined by patience and precision. It climbs with effortless agility, pausing to survey its surroundings from a hidden vantage. Prey animals like bushbuck freeze at the faintest rustle, knowing that danger can come without warning or sound. Stealth is the leopard's greatest weapon. It moves like a shadow, each step calculated and silent, vanishing into the underbrush as night deepens. The air fills with the chorus of insects and the soft flutter of nightjars, signaling the shift from day to night. The lion's legacy is written in the boundaries of his territory, marked by scent and sound. The leopard's triumphs are hidden. Prey dragged silently into the trees, away from prying eyes. Along the forest edge, civets forage, their eyes catching the faintest glimmer of moonlight. The savanna is a living canvas, marked by the tracks of its inhabitants. Here the paths of lion and leopard may cross, but each leaves a distinct signature, one bold and unmistakable, the other subtle and elusive. Two rulers, each perfectly attuned to their world, move through the landscape as the moon rises. The lion strides across the open plain, while the leopard weaves through the trees, their destinies shaped by the land and the rhythm of the wild. Their rivalry is a silent contest, a study in adaptation and survival. Beneath the vast African sky, the sun-kissed plains and the shadowed branches bear witness to a delicate balance, where power meets cunning, and every creature plays its part in the eternal drama of the wild. The lion, Panthera leo, is the king of beasts, renowned for size, strength, and social unity. Evolution has shaped the lion into a master of teamwork. Its muscular build, deep chest, and powerful jaws are designed for overpowering large prey, while its golden coat blends seamlessly with the savanna grass. A pride is a fortress, its roars echoing power across the plains. Within this social structure, each member has a role. Cooperation is the key to survival. Lions coordinate ambushes, using numbers and strategy to bring down formidable prey like buffalo and zebra. Their strength lies in unity, and their survival depends on the pride's cohesion. In contrast, the leopard Pantheropardus is the solitary strategist, elusive, adaptable, and self-reliant. Evolution has gifted the leopard with a compact, muscular body, a flexible spine, and powerful limbs. Its rosette-patterned coat provides perfect camouflage in dense forests and rocky outcrops. The leopard's philosophy is one of independence. It hunts alone, relying on stealth, patience, and sudden bursts of speed. Unlike the lion, the leopard avoids confrontation, preferring to ambush smaller prey and carry its catch high into the trees, safe from scavengers. Its survival is a testament to adaptability and cunning. While lions dominate the open, leopards haunt the woodlands and rocky outcrops, thriving on intelligence and stealth. The lion's world is one of open grasslands, where visibility and strength matter most. The leopard's realm is shadowed and complex, demanding agility and silence. Hunting strategies reveal their divergent paths. Lions use coordinated chases and flanking maneuvers, overwhelming prey with sheer force. Leopards stalk quietly, closing in with calculated precision before launching a swift, decisive attack. Each approach is a masterpiece of evolutionary design. Survival tactics further highlight their differences. Lions defend territory as a group, using numbers to deter rivals and protect cubs. Leopards rely on secrecy, marking vast territories and moving silently to avoid detection. Their young learn to climb before they can run, mastering the art of escape. Which strategy is more successful, the lion's force and collaboration, or the leopard's cunning and adaptability? Both have thrived for millennia, each perfectly suited to its environment and challenges. Both are apex predators, but their paths to survival are worlds apart. The lion's legacy is written in the bonds of the pride, the leopard's in the silent mastery of solitude. To understand their reign, we must look beyond battles. True success is measured in survival, adaptability, and the legacy they leave behind. The lion and the leopard, two monarchs, each ruling with a philosophy forged by evolution and the demands of the wild. The leopard is the ultimate assassin, engineered for stealth and surprise. Every muscle in its body is tuned for silent movement, allowing it to slip through the wild unseen, a shadow among shadows. Its journey begins before dawn, when the world is still and the air is cool. Perfect conditions for a silent hunter. Its rosetted coat is a cloak of invisibility, letting it vanish in dappled sunlight or against tree bark. This natural camouflage is so effective that even experienced eyes can miss its presence just a few feet away. In the half-light, the leopard becomes almost invisible, using every shadow to its advantage. The hunt is a ritual of patience and precision. The leopard selects its target carefully, often choosing the young, the weak, or the distracted. It stalks for hours, moving inch by inch, every step calculated to avoid snapping a twig or rustling a leaf. Its patience is legendary, and its ability to remain motionless is unmatched in the animal kingdom. When the moment comes, the leopard explodes into action, swift, silent, and deadly. Its diet is unmatched in variety: impala, birds, rodents, even insects, making it a master opportunist. This adaptability allows it to thrive in forests, savannas, and even near human settlements. After a successful hunt, it eats quickly, always wary of scavengers. The leopard's strength is legendary. It can haul prey heavier than itself up into trees, safe from lions and hyenas. This remarkable feat is a display of both power and ingenuity. Once aloft, the leopard secures its meal, draping it over a branch to keep it out of reach from ground-bound thieves. Trees are its sanctuary and pantry. High above the ground, the leopard finds safety, solitude, and a vantage point to watch over its domain. Here, it grooms itself, rests, and digests in peace, always alert to the sounds below. The leopard is a solitary creature, fiercely territorial. It marks its range with scent, rubbing its face on branches, scratching tree trunks, and spraying urine. These invisible boundaries warn rivals to stay away, reducing the risk of direct conflict. Each day, it patrols its territory, checking for intruders and new scents. Interactions with other species are a constant test of the leopard's adaptability. It avoids unnecessary fights with larger predators like lions and hyenas, using stealth to slip away unseen. When baboons or wild dogs are near, the leopard becomes a master of patience, waiting for the right moment to move or attack. Whether navigating rocky hills, dense forests, or lion-dominated plains, the leopard's survival is a testament to its cunning. It adapts to every challenge, never relying on brute force alone. Even in the presence of giants, it remains calm and calculated, always seeking the safest path. As night falls, the leopard's world comes alive. It thrives not by confrontation, but by outwitting and outlasting its rivals. Its rasping call marks its presence, a warning and a declaration. In the world of the leopard, survival is an art, one painted in patience, intelligence, and the quiet mastery of the wild. Every day is a new challenge, and every night a new opportunity. The leopard's solitary existence is not just a lifestyle, it's a finely honed strategy. Unlike lions, which depend on the power of the pride, the leopard thrives alone, making it the undisputed master of stealth in the African wild. Every hunt begins with a careful assessment of the environment. The leopard uses the landscape to its advantage, crouching low in tall grass, weaving between rocks, and pausing behind bushes. Its dappled coat breaks up its outline, making it nearly invisible as it stalks. The leopard's body is a marvel of adaptation. Muscles ripple beneath its skin, built for both power and silence. Its whiskers sense the faintest air movement, while its ears swivel independently, picking up the slightest rustle, a mouse in the grass, or the distant footfall of antelope. Patience is the leopard's greatest weapon. It can remain motionless for hours, waiting for the perfect moment. When prey is near, it advances in slow, measured steps, freezing instantly if spotted, then melting back into the shadows until the danger passes. The leopard's timing is impeccable. It often hunts at dawn or dusk when the light is low and shadows are long. Using riverbanks, gullies, and the cover of darkness, it closes the distance, launching a lightning-fast attack when the odds are in its favor. After a successful hunt, the leopard's stealth doesn't end. It scans for threats, hyenas, lions, or even other leopards, before dragging its prize into the trees. There it feeds in peace, hidden from prying eyes and opportunistic scavengers. Camouflage is the leopard's constant companion. Whether pressed flat against a tree branch or nestled in the grass, its spotted coat mimics the dappled sunlight, making it nearly impossible to spot, even for experienced eyes. In one remarkable encounter, a leopard waited motionless by a waterhole for over an hour, letting antelope gather nearby. Only when an impala strayed within striking distance did the leopard explode from cover, securing its meal before the rest of the herd even registered the danger. Trees are both sanctuary and lookout. From high above, the leopard surveys the world, planning its next move. Even as herds pass below, the leopard remains unseen, a silent observer in the canopy. The leopard's mastery of stealth is not just about hunting, it's about survival. While the lion relies on strength and numbers, the leopard's world is one of shadows and silence, where the unseen and the patient always have the upper hand. The lion's world is defined by the pride, a complex, powerful social unit. Lionesses form the core, hunting and raising cubs together, while males defend the pride and territory. The lion's roar is a weapon, marking territory and uniting the pride across vast distances. An adult male's size and mane signal strength, intimidating rivals and attracting mates. Life in the pride is a balance of cooperation and competition, with lionesses as primary hunters. Males join hunts for the largest prey, their power tipping the scales. The pride's structure ensures survival, from hunting to communal care of cubs. The lion's dynasty is built on family ties and collective might. Its reign is a testament to the strength of unity. Cubs are the future of the pride, nurtured and protected by all members. Leadership within the pride is fluid, with males often patrolling and defending, while lionesses ensure the daily sustenance. Daily life revolves around the needs of the pride, from hunting to nurturing the young. Grooming and social interactions strengthen bonds, ensuring the pride remains a cohesive unit. Young lions learn essential skills through play and observation, preparing them for their roles within the pride. The pride moves as one, a testament to their unity and strength, ensuring their reign over the savanna continues. The lion pride is a masterclass in teamwork and coordination. Lionesses move as one, communicating through subtle gestures and low growls, planning their approach with precision. Each member knows her role. Some fan out to encircle the herd, while others drive the prey toward hidden ambushes. This coordinated assault often leads to confusion among prey, making escape nearly impossible. Lionesses lying in wait spring from cover at the perfect moment, overwhelming even the largest animals. Once the kill is made, the pride gathers swiftly, their numbers deterring even the boldest scavengers. Hyenas and other predators linger at a distance, rarely daring to challenge the pride's united front. This dominance allows the pride to feast in peace, strengthening social bonds as they groom and rest together. Even the youngest benefit. Lionesses often synchronize births, creating communal nurseries where cubs are fed and protected by all. In these nurseries, cubs are watched over constantly, and any threat is met with a swift, collective response. Shared responsibility ensures high cub survival rates and strengthens the pride's future. Yet the pride's strength is also its greatest vulnerability. Separated from the group, a lion faces immense challenges. Alone, a lion must hunt smaller prey and is exposed to attacks from rival predators. Real-life encounters show solitary lions being harassed by hyenas or forced to abandon kills. Without the pride, even the king of beasts can be driven away by determined rivals. But together, the pride is a force few can challenge, moving, hunting, and defending as one. Their unity is their greatest asset, binding them in a powerful social structure. In the wilds of Africa, the pride's unyielding force is legendary. Its teamwork, defense, and shared purpose define the lion's world. Dawn breaks over the African plains, and a charged silence settles as two apex predators draw near. The lion, muscles rippling beneath its golden coat, strides with unshakable confidence. The leopard, sinewy and alert, moves with calculated caution, each step measured, every sense heightened. The air crackles with tension as the lion asserts its dominance, a low growl rumbling deep in its chest. The leopard freezes, weighing its options: fight, flee, or outwit. For a moment, time seems suspended. Suddenly, the confrontation erupts. The lion charges, its mane bristling, while the leopard twists away in a blur of spotted fur. The ground trembles beneath their power, dust clouds swirling as the leopard launches itself toward the nearest tree. The aftermath is a study in contrasts. The lion, denied its quarry, circles below, tail lashing in irritation. Above, the leopard clings to the branches, chest heaving, gaze sharp and unyielding. Both have survived, but only one holds the ground. In rare moments, the tables may turn. A bold male leopard might risk everything for a vulnerable lion cub, but such gambits are fraught with peril, and the cost of failure is high. More often, their rivalry plays out in shadows and silence, each predator acutely aware of the other's presence, each meal a silent contest of nerves and strategy. The lion's power is raw and unmistakable, a force that shapes the landscape. The leopard's genius lies in its ability to vanish, to slip through the cracks of the lion's rule. Their encounters are fleeting, but the consequences ripple through the ecosystem. One predator's triumph is another's lesson in survival. In the end, the true clash of titans is not just a battle of strength, but a contest of wits, patience, and the relentless will to endure. The African landscape is a stage for both coexistence and conflict between lions and leopards. Their relationship is shaped by territory, resources, and the constant push and pull of survival. Lions, as social predators, claim vast territories in open grasslands. They mark boundaries with scent and sound, warning rivals, including leopards, to stay away. These territories are fiercely defended, and any intruder risks a violent encounter. Leopards, solitary and elusive, carve out smaller territories along the margins, woodlands, rocky outcrops and dense bush. They avoid direct confrontation, but their ranges often overlap with those of lions, setting the stage for conflict. In dense habitats, leopards use stealth to their advantage, slipping through shadows where lions struggle to coordinate. Yet, when resources are scarce, both species may compete for the same prey, leading to tense standoffs or even deadly clashes. Leopards adapt by hunting a wide variety of prey, from birds to small antelope, and often hoist their kills into trees to avoid losing them to lions. Lions, meanwhile, focus on larger game and use their numbers to overpower competitors. Real-life case studies reveal the risks. Leopards caught in the open may be killed by lions, especially if found near a fresh kill. In some regions, leopards have shifted their activity to nighttime to avoid lion patrols. The savanna is not a simple battlefield, but a mosaic of niches and strategies. Both species adjust their behavior, timing, and territory to minimize direct conflict, yet the threat of confrontation is never far away. The lion rules the open plains, while the leopard survives in the margins and shadows, sometimes forced to relocate or abandon kills to avoid deadly encounters. Their coexistence is a dynamic dance, territory disputes, resource competition, and constant adaptation. The land itself shapes their rivalry, ensuring that both remain icons of Africa's wild heart. In the heart of Africa, two rulers walk separate paths, each a testament to the art of survival. The lion, with its commanding presence and unbreakable bonds, draws strength from unity, leading the pride with courage and power. The leopard, a solitary shadow, masters the art of stealth and adaptability, thriving where others cannot, and turning solitude into an advantage. The lion's story is one of family and might, where every roar echoes the power of togetherness and the legacy of generations. The leopard's journey is written in silence and shadows, a tale of resilience and ingenuity, surviving alone in the most challenging landscapes. Each faces unique trials. The lion's reliance on the pride brings both strength and vulnerability, while the leopard's secretive life demands constant vigilance. Their strategies are a study in contrast. One rules beneath the blazing sun, the other glides through the mystery of dusk. Together they shape the rhythm of the wild, each essential to the balance and beauty of the African landscape. Not merely rivals, but complementary forces, their coexistence weaves the fabric of nature's grand design. In the end, supremacy is not defined by dominance, but by the harmony they create together. The lion and the leopard, each a ruler in their own right, remind us that true greatness lies in embracing one's strengths, overcoming challenges, and finding balance in the wild tapestry of life. As daylight fades and shadows stretch across the savanna, the world transforms. The lion and the leopard, so different by day, become kindred spirits in the dark, each awakening to the secrets of the night. For the leopard, dusk is an invitation, Cloaked in near invisibility, it moves with silent purpose, its vision sharpened to catch the faintest glimmer. Whiskers twitch, sensitive to the slightest brush of wind. Ears rotate, capturing the rustle of unseen prey. Every step is measured, every muscle poised, as it glides through tangled undergrowth and climbs ancient branches. With a sudden burst, it strikes, a blur in the moonlight, claiming a meal before vanishing into the black. The lion's world, too, is transformed. The pride stirs beneath a sky scattered with stars. Golden eyes pierce the gloom, their sight tuned for the dimmest light. Low growls ripple through the grass as the pride fans out, each member attuned to the rhythm of the hunt. Powerful bodies move in unison, paws muffled against the earth. The night amplifies every sense, the scent of antelope on the breeze, the distant call of a hyena, the heartbeat of prey nearby. Across the plains, the air is alive with sound. The haunting roars of lions echo, a declaration of territory and power. From the shadows, the leopard's rasping cough signals its presence, a solitary note in the nocturnal chorus. In the darkness, both hunters thrive, guided by instinct, senses sharpened to perfection. Nightfall is more than a time of rest. It is a stage for mastery. Here, the lion's strength and the leopard's stealth are tested in equal measure. In the hush between dusk and dawn, the wild belongs to those who can see, hear, and move unseen. The night is their domain, and their stories are written in the silence and song of the African dark. In the great theatre of the savanna, survival often depends on the power to disappear. For both the lion and the leopard, camouflage is not merely a trait, it is an essential art. The leopard, draped in a golden coat dappled with rosette-shaped spots, blends seamlessly into the shifting mosaic of light and shadow. Each spot mimics the sun's pattern as it filters through leaves, breaking up the leopard's outline. Whether nestled among tangled roots or sprawled across a sunlit branch, the leopard's fur renders it nearly invisible to both prey and rival. But camouflage is more than skin deep. The leopard moves with a dancer's grace, muscles rippling in slow, calculated motions. It presses low to the ground, pausing whenever a breeze stirs the grass, syncing its steps with the sway of the savanna. Even the flick of its tail is measured, echoing the tremble of leaves in the wind. The lion's palette is subtler, tawny fur that mirrors the dry grasses and sandy soils. When a lioness crouches in the tall grass, her silhouette vanishes, replaced by the illusion of undisturbed plains. Cubs, adorned with faint spots and stripes, gain extra protection as they learn the ways of concealment. Lions use the landscape itself as cover, boulders, shrubs, and the rise and fall of the land. A pride will approach prey from downwind, using the terrain to mask their advance, halting whenever a shadow passes or a bird takes flight. Both hunters are sculpted by their environment, their fur and movement honed by countless generations. Camouflage is their silent ally, turning the open savanna and tangled thicket into a world of hidden possibilities. In this realm, to be unseen is to survive, and to master the art of invisibility is to rule the night. In the hidden world, beneath the acacia canopy and across the sun-baked plains, words are never spoken. Yet the savanna is alive with conversation. Both leopards and lions have developed intricate ways to communicate, each tailored to their solitary or social lives. For the leopard, communication is a solitary art. Its call, a harsh, sawing rasp that echoes through the night, serves as a warning to rivals and a beacon to potential mates. But the leopard's language is more than sound. It is written in the arch of its back, the slow flick of its tail, and the subtle flattening of ears. A low, guttural growl warns intruders, while a gentle chuff signals reassurance to cubs. Scent is a secret script. The leopard rubs cheeks on tree trunks and sprays urine along hidden trails, leaving invisible messages that linger long after it has vanished. Each mark claims territory, announces readiness to mate, or warns others to keep away. Lions, in contrast, are masters of communal dialogue. Their mighty roar can travel up to 5 miles, uniting the pride or declaring dominance over the land. Grunts, moans, and even playful mews weave a tapestry of meaning, coordinating hunts, calling lost cubs, or resolving disputes. Body language is a dance of power and submission. A raised tail signals peace, while a flattened mane and bared teeth warn of aggression. Scent, too, is a lion's signature. Males rub their faces and bodies against bushes, marking the boundaries of their domain, while lionesses use communal scent posts to reinforce pride unity. In every paw print and every whisper of wind, the language of these rulers endures. Through calls that pierce the night and scents that linger on the breeze, leopards and lions navigate a world where every message matters. And silence speaks volumes in the kingdom of predators. In the vast theatre of the African wild, leopards and lions are not just rulers, they are the architects of balance. Each step they take, each hunt they embark upon, shapes the delicate web of life that stretches across the plains and forests. As apex predators, lions keep herbivore populations in check. Their hunts target the weak, the sick, and the old, ensuring the vitality of antelope herds and buffalo. By pruning the numbers of grazers, lions prevent overgrazing, allowing the grasslands to flourish, and supporting a cascade of life from insects to birds. Leopards, ever elusive, weave their influence through the undergrowth. They are masters of versatility, preying on everything from agile impalas to nimble monkeys. By controlling populations of smaller mammals and birds, leopards protect young trees and shrubs, nurturing the very fabric of the woodland. But the story does not end with their prey. Leopards and lions are part of a complex community of carnivores. Hyenas, wild dogs, and cheetahs all share the same stage, each with their own role. Sometimes their paths cross in tense confrontations. Hyenas may steal a leopard's kill, or a pride of lions may drive away a pack of wild dogs. At other times, their presence alone shapes the behavior of rivals, forcing them to adapt, scatter, or innovate. Through these invisible threads, predation, competition, and avoidance, leopards and lions help sculpt the landscape itself. Where they thrive, biodiversity blossoms. Where they vanish, the balance falters, and the wild begins to unravel. In every silent stalk and thunderous chase, these predators are both hunters and guardians, ensuring that the African wilderness remains forever wild, forever alive. Across the endless savanna and tangled forests, the legends of leopards and lions are written not in ink, but in claw marks and paw prints, etched into the very bones of the wild. These are not mere stories, but echoes of real encounters, passed down by the silent witnesses of the African night. In the heart of the Serengeti, under the watchful gaze of a blood-red sunset, a solitary lioness once faced down a bull buffalo, twice her size. Driven by hunger and the survival of her pride, she circled and feinted, reading her adversary's every move. In a flash of dust and muscle, her pride emerged from the tall grass, an orchestrated ambush, a testament to decades of learned strategy. The buffalo fell, and for days the pride thrived. The legend of the hunt became a silent lesson, retold in every cautious approach and calculated pounce. Deep in the thorny thickets of the Luangwa Valley, a male leopard known to rangers as the Ghost became a phantom of the night. One evening he stalked a troop of baboons, his rosette coat melting into the dappled moonlight. The baboons, notorious for their vigilance, sounded an alarm, but the Ghost was undeterred. With breathtaking agility, he leapt into the canopy, snatched his quarry, and vanished before the first rays of dawn. The echoes of his stealthy triumph lingered in the rustling leaves, a reminder that even the most vigilant are not beyond the reach of a master hunter. On rare occasions, the paths of these two titans cross in unforgettable confrontations. In the Okavango Delta, a young male leopard once dared to scavenge from a lion's kill. The lioness, dominant and unyielding, charged with a roar that sent antelope scattering for miles. Yet the leopard, nimble and fearless, darted up a nearby acacia, clutching a stolen haunch in his jaws. The tree shook as the lioness circled below, her gaze fixed and furious. For hours, predator and predator watched each other, one ruling the ground, the other the heights, each a legend in their own right. These true tales are the heartbeat of the wild. They are the whispered memories of moonlit hunts, of narrow escapes and hard-won victories. They remind us that in this ancient land, every day is a new chapter of survival, written by the world's most formidable predators.